What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 97 of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. My name is Blaze. We're going to get into a tournament here, and I'll be using my the newest deck, Talonf-LAME. It's one of my favorite decks I've made so far. It's actually really fun to play. It's gotten some victories in the past. It's actually, this last video I made, it won a tournament. So this here expanded tournament, it totally won yesterday. I did take it into a couple of matches earlier today, and it just got totally smoked. So it's not 100%, but it's getting there, and I do want to get more coins and more tickets and more packs of cards so I can make this deck better. It's fun to play. It's an expanded deck, so I can't really do it in standard, but it is very fun to play. So we do have that. Between matches here, I'll be opening up some packs of cards. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the break point cards here. We'll see what I get out of those packs, and then eventually I'll be opening up all the packs that you see here throughout this week and next week. And I want to get more packs. I need to get some Steam Siege packs because I need to get a Talonflame break. Would be a great addition to this deck. But you'll see in just a second how this deck plays out. It's well constructed. It's got some opportunities, but it's very well constructed, and it is fun to play. So, anyway, we'll see what we get out of this tournament. Maybe we'll get a victory. Maybe we'll just get, a couple of, real close matches. Who knows? But I'm excited to bring this to you today. I've been looking at some information for Pokemon Online and just anything I could find. And there's actually been a ton of leaks from Pokemon Sun and Moon, people who've apparently gotten the game early. We're just about 9 days out from Pokemon Sun and Moon, so I'm very excited for that to finally come into play. I'll be getting it day one, probably both games, because I want to get because I want both of them. I'll probably play through Pokemon Sun. I'll probably play through Moon first and then play through Sun. I usually end up playing through both of them. And I think I'm definitely going to pick Rowlet first. That's probably definitely going to happen. Alright, so we're going to grab, on this first turn, I'm going to go ahead and grab a Fennekin and a Delphox. Get him evolved up into Delphox, and on the next turn, or the turn after, I should say, and then I'll try to get him into. I don't have to grab Delphox anymore, so that's cool. And then I'll try to get him evolved into Delphox Break as well. So I'll go ahead and grab Fennekin, and probably, I suppose I'll grab Houndoom, but I don't have Houndoom EX. So I'm kind of concerned about that. I'll go ahead and grab him for bait because I don't think I need to. There may be a situation coming up soon where Talonflame gets knocked out, and I need something to stall while I get Delphox ready. So this thing has 180 HP, which is quite a bit, and I need to be able to knock it out. So his strongest attack is 100 damage. He's already got 140 going. Delphox is 140. I didn't play Delphox, but I didn't play Fennekin, but I really couldn't. So I can play him now. I can attach that energy. I'll lay this as well. I suppose I can go ahead and grab Delphox Break. I don't know if I really want to grab Delphox Break right now. I'm going through the motions of getting it, but I don't know if I want it. Yeah, it's a good choice. I can still use the evolution item to get the thing I need, but this is good for now. Let's go ahead and do. I'm going to grab a blacksmith, and I'm going to grab a burning energy. No, I don't need a burning energy. So blacksmith, and I guess I'll grab this to get rid of that. To get rid of this energy that we see here. That's going to buy me a little bit of time. Oh, I thought I was going to go here with that, but he couldn't. So this is actually a little scary, what's going on right now. So I need to go ahead and I need to take care of these threats. He's got a good deck. He's actually got a very well constructed deck, and he's getting all the cards that he needs. So it's a little scary. So I can't do anything to his hand. So cards like in are not going to have any effect. I don't think. Is that a tax? Yeah, that's a tax. So I guess in would do something, but you know, he should have played it on the last turn. If he'd have played it, it would have been really challenging for me to do anything. So we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and make him discard an energy card. And I guess I can draw another card. Sure, I'll take one. Who knows? Alright, whatever. So that's done. I'll use the blacksmith next turn to add 3 more energy cards. 4 more because Delphox Break can add another one. That's going to be 6 energy cards, which means 170 damage. I should be able to add another energy card, 2 more by then. So that'd be 200 damage. 210 probably. 80 plus. Oh, that could be dangerous. We've now got Marowak, Break, Bone Revenge, 20 plus damage. Attack does 40 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So I need to take care of that threat as well. That's unfortunate. And dead. Ooh, it was very close. Roop. 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 Getting him powered up. I had this feeling he's going to use a Lysander and bring out Delphox Break and kill it. I'm super scared that's going to happen. I guess we'll do that. I don't think I have. Yeah, I knew I didn't have it. I just wanted to check anyway. So, alright. So let's see what happens here. He's going to go ahead and kill Houndoom EX, which is totally cool. I don't mind at all. So Houndoom EX is not the best card. To be honest, I don't have him in this deck because of Houndoom EX. I have him in because of Mega Houndoom EX. Because Mega Houndoom EX is actually quite good, but I'm not going to be able to use him in this match. So I might be able to go ahead and knock him out, which I don't really want to do. It'd probably be fine, but what's he got? 60? Okay. So that'll definitely knock him out. I'm not really sure why he did that, why he made that switch. That was weird, but okay. I was hoping you'd do that. It's totally cool. So 30 damage is what we're looking at. Get another energy card attached. guess I'll draw some cards, because you never know, those might come in handy. Well, I forgot to, but that's fine. There's your Houndoom EX. So this one actually, Inferno Fang does 80 plus damage, and it also does like 80 more if you discard all your fire energy attached. I really need a Lysander. Like, that has to happen very soon. So I'm wondering what his plan is here, because he needs to be able to do some damage to me. Okay, so Missile Jab, 50. So that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and knock you out now. Mama said knock you out. I don't want to grab energy cards anymore because I do enough damage right now, so that shouldn't matter. I really, really, really need a Lysander. That would be the perfect solution. That's going to kill me though, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Well, there's your game, folks. That was actually... a Lysander would have been perfect. That did not work out the way I planned, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and open up some packs of cards here. Get something good going for us today. So I'm going to open up 2 packs of Breakpoint, and then I'll open up 1 more pack after we're done with the next versus match that I'll get into. Just because there might be some interesting cards coming out of this set. I don't really know what's in this set. I have all these cards already, so that's fine. But I don't even know if I need any cards from this set right now. So anyway, so Drapion is 130 HP. Its Poison Claws do 70 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is also poisoned. And Heavy Impact for 130 damage. I don't like this card because the energy cost is super high. Unless you're playing the Stadium card that reduces the energy by 1, even then, it just seems the damage output and the cost of attack is just not that high. Or it's too high almost. For a stage 1, 130 HP is not bad. It's actually pretty good, but I don't think I would get very much use out of this card. Maybe you will. Maybe you try it out. See what happens, but I don't know. Anyway. Next up we have Camerupt with 130 HP. Ram does 30 damage and Eruption is 80 plus. Each player discards the top card of his or her deck. This deck does 60 more damage for each energy card discarded this way. And it's a hollow foil card as well. Aromatisse is 90 HP. Dizzying Cologne is 20 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX Pokemon, it does 40 more damage. And Fairy Wind does 40 damage. Purugly is 100 HP. Slash does 30 and Neon Press is 40 plus. It'll do 40 more damage on a heads flip, but if tails, it will paralyze the opponent's active Pokemon. Durant, Kevin Durant, its Mountain Munch does 10 damage. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. And Scrape Down is if this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, discard the top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. Honedge, Stab is 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So not affected by resistance or weakness, just because it's a damage counter and not actual damage. Skorupi, Pin Missile is 10 damage times the number of heads on 4 coin flips. Clefairy does Sing, which puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep. And Double Slap is 10 damage times the number of heads on 2 coin flips, 60 HP for Clefairy. Petilil is 50 HP, and Aromatherapy heals 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. And Furfrou, collect is draw a card, and Tight Jaw is 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. All right, one more pack here real quick, and then we'll get into another match. Let's go ahead and open that up. Could be anything. Could be a Pikachu. Could be a Dragonite. It could be a any of these. So, all right, let's see. Golduck. All right, let's see what we got here. So Golduck is 100 HP. Its Derail move does 20 damage. You discard a special energy card attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And Hydro Splash is 70 damage. Not bad. I like the artwork. It's really cool. We have a Holofoil Gabite, which does Sand Tomb for 20 damage. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. And 80 HP on Gabite. Great Ball lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and reveal a Pokemon. Put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Stantler does Mystifying Horns. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And Big Charge for 30 plus. If you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon on your bench, this attack does 50 more damage. That's not too bad for a basic. 90 HP is a little low, but if you have a Mega on your bench for 2 energy cards, you're dealing 80 damage per turn. It's not going to make or break your deck, but it might get you a couple of prizes early on in the game. And for just being a basic, I don't know how great that would be having this in the deck, taking up space when there's probably better cards, but it is what it is. It might help you get set up. Maybe not. I mean, maybe if you flip that first coin and confuse your opponent, it might help you get set up. But either way. Psychic's Third Eye. Your opponent reveals his or her hand, and you may discard as many cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. Gibble, 60 HP. Never Enough is you discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. You may discard a card from your hand. Pharaoh Seed, 60 HP. Harden. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon will be damaged by an attack, prevent that attack's damage if it's less than 60. Phantump Ascension. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. And shuffle your deck afterwards. 50 HP. A great card. I had this card used on me earlier today, and it sucked because the sooner that you're able to use Ascension, the sooner that your opponent can't use any item cards because his evolution's ability allows your opponent to not. So as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any item cards. So it's a great strategy. I had someone use it on me and just totally demolished me. So Shinx has 60 HP. Its Roar lets you switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. And I think you get to pick on that one too. And Flop does 10 damage. Spritzy, 50 HP, and Beat does 10 damage. So let's go into a versus match and wrap up this video quite nicely, hopefully with a victory. You never know. We'll go back to Talonf-LAME, and we'll see what we get. Maybe we get someone playing a Deluge deck. Maybe we get someone playing a copy of a theme deck. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm hoping we get something good this time. I'm going to call heads because I always call heads. And I did not win, which is fine because I don't want to go first anyway. This deck has more success if it goes second. Actually, that's not always true. I wonder if I should start trying to go first and see if that helps. Because Fighting Fit, the last deck that I was showing off, actually had more success when it went second. But this one, maybe not so much. Who knows? He's going to make me switch. Oh, never mind. He's going to switch out with one of his benched Pokemon. He can't evolve on his first turn, so I can just knock him out right now. Unless he gets a... And even if he got a Wally right now, he can't use it. So, okay. I'll just go ahead and get that knockout. And he also has double colorless energy attached, which means that he can't... He loses that. He'll have to get an item card in order to get that double colorless back, which he could have used later on in the game. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, he must have made a couple of mistakes there because that didn't work out well for him. Let's go ahead and do another match because that was kind of short. And I feel kind of bad. So one more match, and then we'll open up some cards, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, let's see. This one's gonna be with Big D Lola. Oh, Big Dollar. Big Dollar. Heads. And I did not win, which is, I'm cool with it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So no basics, which is, that happens sometimes. I'm alright with it. Let's see what else we get going on here. And I have 2 basics this time. So we'll go ahead and do this. And we'll go ahead and do that. And we should be in good shape. So I like this hand. It has a rare candy already. And I also got Finnegan right out of the gate. I even have an Evo Soda to allow me to get Delphox Break, which would be very helpful a little bit later on. So this isn't really going to be much of a threat. Even if he evolves it, I guess if he uses a rare candy, it could be. And even with that, it's 40 damage. I'm not really too concerned about that. So we'll do that. And we'll go ahead and just attack. I'll grab Delphox and this Houndoom. I've got Houndoom EX in the deck, so I can get that process started. That would be pretty fun. And let's see. So there's the Delphox or Braixen. So wow, I just won again. So I'll take it. I actually recorded a video before this one where I opened up a pack of cards and I played a couple of matches. And let me tell you that the pack of cards that I opened, I literally got nothing good out of that pack of cards. I played a tournament where I got demolished. And then I played 2 versus matches where I got completely demolished. So, I mean, it was the definition of steamroll. And I have the video saved. I might upload it at some point. But it was literally, if you look up steamroll in the dictionary, you know, it'll probably say, like, see this video and have a link to my video. Because it was just so bad. And I can't even believe how quickly that just got out of hand. So anyway, I don't want to make the video here today too long. I want to go ahead and open up this this pack of cards, and we'll call it a day. So if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit like button. Please subscribe. I do videos every Monday through Friday on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I'd love to see you there tomorrow, and I definitely will be back tomorrow with a new episode. But before we do that, let's see what we get out of this pack. Okay, so Max Potion over there. This isn't the Suicune that I want. I hate this card. So it's 120 HP. Aurora Beam is 110. The ability is that as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to each of your Pokemon. Which is awful because there's a different Suicune that actually is way better, and I don't know where to get it. I think it's this one. Yeah, so Safeguard. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by Pokemon EX. Great ability. It can come in handy. As soon as I get some of these cards, I'm going to build a water deck around this card, but man, does it suck to not have it now. Anyway, so Staryu, 40 HP, and Smack does 20 damage. Sawana, 80 HP, and its wing attack does 20. Brave Bird does 80, but also 20 to itself. Max Potion is heal all damage from one of your Pokemon. If you do, discard all energy cards attached to that Pokemon. We know what Sycamore does. You discard your hand and draw 7 cards. Growlithe has 70 HP, and it does bite for 20 damage. I like this artwork a lot. It's really cute. I like Growlithe as a Pokemon for the most part, but I think when I was younger, I liked Vulpix more, but I think I'm coming around to Growlithe a lot, to like it a lot better. Galamiao is 60 HP. Act Cute allows you, so your opponent puts a card from his or her hand on the bottom of his or her deck, and Scratch does 20 damage. I just saw this Rattata played against me a couple matches ago. Dangerous Suspicion is draw a card, switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, and it's got 30 HP. Pancham, 60 HP. Light Punch does 10 and Confront does 20. This artwork also is very cute. I like Pancham a lot as a Pokemon. I've never used him or had him in my games, but I think he's a really cool Pokemon. And Chikorita does 10 damage and with Tackle and 10 damage with Blot. 60 HP. With Blot, you actually heal 10 damage as well, so not bad. But that's going to do it for me today, folks. I really do appreciate you watching. If you have a second, go ahead and click like and subscribe, and I will definitely see you tomorrow.